Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Trogo TV. Make sure you like button, subscribe to the channel, boys. Arsenal nil, West Ham 2. Guys, I'm just gonna make this quick match reaction because I'm just furious. Absolutely disgraceful performance from the team tonight. Let's be honest. The team. Let's go. Let's just get into it. Then we got bullied in the midfield today. Trossard was just absolutely. I'm gonna start with him. He did nothing today. We have. He did nothing today. Trossard. We were bullied in the midfield. Ward-Prowse, Alvarez, all of them. Suchek. We got bullied, bro, and that's what it is, man. We absolutely got bullied today. I just want to make one thing. I think that's one of the worst performances I've seen Declan Rice. Like, I think that's one of the worst performances I've ever seen Declan Rice play. Like, I'm talking about England. Out of all the performances I've ever seen, I think that's one of Declan Rice. Declan Rice was poor today, man, as well. He was poor. But the main player I want to talk about is Martinelli. He has to be dropped going into the Fulham game on Sunday. I'm sorry. I think he needs to be dropped for a bit. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's been going on with him for the last few games now. He, for me, has to be dropped. I just don't know, man. Like, he has to be dropped. Martinelli, for me, this guy just he just needs like I just don't know because like for the last few games he's been poor. He's not doing nothing. Yes, he's getting the ball, making chances and stuff, crossing it in. But when it comes to attacking, Martinelli, he's been kept quiet. I think he has to be dropped. I think we get Trossard back on the left, and Trossard was poor today. It's because he's not a midfielder. He can't play in that 8 role. He can't do it. He can't do it. I've said it before. He can't do it. I'd rather Jorginho or someone else in there today, playing there. But yeah, like it was shocking today from the boys, man. I think the only player that I would give probably high hopes to, like that can leave on a high for this game, is probably Saliba. I thought he was the only player that tried. Everyone else, shocking performance. Like Odegaard, man. Are you gonna, bro? How many touches gonna? It's like, what, bro? He was this guy, yeah. The amount of chances we had today, we created bare chances today. And Odegaard, he's down the ball. How many touches are you gonna take? Just shoot the ball. Just absolutely shoot the ball. Just shoot the ball. It's like watching Strictly. What's this guy doing? Dancing around the box in West Ham's box. Just shoot the ball. We created so much chances. Jesus as well. We had 5 big chances, 5, and we didn't score none of them. 5. I asked Arsenal to defend for me twice, and they scored 2 goals. West Ham came to the Emirates and got a clean sheet. Their last win in the league at our ground was in 2015 at the Emirates. That was their last win at the Emirates, and they haven't won the Emirates in time. I said 2-0 because I thought, alright, cool. Arsenal, we're gonna, bro. We had our energy today, and I thought, okay, cool. We're gonna come into this game, beat West Ham. But little did I know, this West Ham team come to the Emirates and do that to us. This West Ham team, this West Ham team. Are you actually having a laugh? This West Ham team. These players tonight better look at themselves because tonight was an absolute shambles and an absolute disgrace of a performance of what I've just witnessed today. They're even lucky in the second half, yeah. I watched the game. I carried on watching it. Bro, the performance was so bad. I was not considering actually not watching the second half, I can't lie. But then I put it back on because I was like, bro, I can't give up on my team. You back your team. Bro, like, the performance was just so bad today. So bad. Like, there was just nothing. West Ham just, I can't lie. You got to give credit to them as well. The defending was on top. They were throwing their players. They were throwing everything at you. Unlucky for Paqueta, who picked up that injury, though. He had to come off. I think that's going to be a huge miss for West Ham. But they just picked us off today, man. Like, honestly, like, we couldn't do nothing. The team is just pathetic. A whole lot of them pathetic. Like I said, only one player for me that can leave their head on the high tonight is Saliba. Like I said, for me, he was the only one who tried. He was defending well, and he tried. He was trying to, and every time when he got the ball, he carried it forward and just got it out the area and tried to move and progress the ball. Like I said, forward. Everybody else was poor, and like I said, Odegaard taking bad touches. He was our for me, Odegaard, even though he took bad touches today, he was our best midfielder. And yeah, today. But still, I think he was poor as well. I know he was our best midfielder, but I still think he was poor. There was times where he could have shot, and again, this is back to taking bare touches in West Ham's fucking box. Just shoot the ball. It's not hard. Just shoot the ball. I don't know what he's doing. Saka as well today, man. He was trying to make things happen, but again, he was poor. Like, the only thing Saka, like, he was kept quiet. And plus, like, we definitely, I'm going back to the Saka thing, yeah. You can see that he still isn't. He doesn't look 100%. Where's Saka that we saw last season, and where's the Martinelli that we saw last season? There's questions to be asked on our wingers now, because Martinelli just hasn't been performing lately, and he hasn't been scoring goals. It's a joke now, man. It's an absolute joke. I've seen on Twitter people taking a mick, yeah, of Martinelli, how many goals he scored. There's a couple of players, yeah, that I think Darwin Núñez has more goals than Martinelli this season. Diaz, I don't know. I think who else has more goals than Martinelli this season? There's a few, I think there's about 2 more players that have more goals, and I've been seeing people taking the mick out, and it's taking the piss now. What's going on with our wingers, especially Martinelli? That's what I'm aiming at, especially him. He just hasn't been performing over the last few games. I'm going back onto Jesus. He has to take these chances. We're desperate. We 100% need a striker. If we don't go for a striker in January, I'm gonna flip. Jesus, yeah, nearly got injured in the first half. He went down, and I was thinking to myself when I was watching the game, this is why we need a striker in January. Because I think if Arsenal don't get a striker in January, we are in trouble. If we carry on for the rest of the season after the January window and not bringing a striker, if Jesus gets injured, we have to suffer with watching Nketiah. I've told you, Nketiah is my guy. I came through the academy, but he's not the player that Arsenal, that a big club like Arsenal need. We need better big players. Get Victor Osimhen. Activate his release clause now in the summer. Or, yes, we're not going to get him in January. Try get him for the summer, but bring in a striker in January. Just bring in Ivan Toney, someone. We're desperate to bring in a striker that is going to get us goals for the rest of the season. Please, Arsenal. That's it. But back to the thing. The team today, like I said, performance, shocking, absolutely disgrace. Some of the players better look at themselves tonight. And it's not a joke thing now. Like it's a big man things now. It's serious times now. The performance was just an absolute fucking disgrace, and I can't believe what I was watching. Like the team, like come on, man, it's poor. Letting this mid-table West Ham team come to our ground and do us like that. We got bullied today. Got, like I said, you got to give them in credit as well and respect here. But yes, people, that's the match reaction there, man. Arsenal 0, West Ham 2. Nothing else to say. We move on to Fulham on Sunday. That's the game we better come back and win it, man. Because we went there to their ground last season and won 3-0 at Craven Cottage. We better go there and wake up, man. But like I said, the performance tonight was an absolute shambles, disgrace. Arsenal better look at themselves. And Arteta, man, as well. Start making changes more quickly, man. Like, come on, man, as well. Start making changes more quickly. It takes bare slow to make changes. It's an absolute shambles and a disgrace. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, guys. I'm out. Peace. And remember, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.